I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I watch different content creators. I watch VDM, Aisha Yesufu, I follow them, Ned Media, and Genje Media, um, Marcel Okocha, and my very good friend BVI, and several others. But Marcel Okocha has been hammering on security and Fulanization or terrorist headsmen, because Fulanization might not be the right word, rather radical Islamic jihadists. I've been following him, keeping track of security reports that he's giving. And yesterday, something struck me. He said that Meiti Allah leadership is being decimated by radical Fulani headsmen. Because I asked a question: who owns these cows? We have been living with headsmen here for years. According to Logdogad in 1922, his book, The Dual Mandate, since the amalgamation. Why the sudden change in attitude that has resulted to attempts at annihilating indigenous people in the Middle Belt, in Western Nigeria, Eastern Nigeria, South Nigeria? Why? And I remember I told you about El Rufai's statement that people who, the headsmen and the bandits, are not Nigerians, that they are outsiders that were brought in to destabilize Goodluck Jonathan's government. I can also recall that when Buhari was sworn in, is it the second time? It was the Guinean president that came first to visit him. And remember, the Fulanis in Nigeria from the Futajalon area of Guinea. If you don't know, Guinea shares boundary with Sierra Leone. I have crossed the border into Guinea from Sierra Leone. I went from Makeni. And Sierra Leone, as at today, has undergone a piecemeal Fulanization. They call them Fulas there, of Sierra Leone, particularly Freetown. They have gradually bought prime properties, changed some basic approach to life, and then El Rufai's son recently said, allegedly, and he has deleted the post, allegedly, that if people of Southern Kaduna do not do one thing, that they will be erased or wiped out. And he deleted the post. And you will see that gradually communities inhabited by natives, animists, Christians are being taken over and renamed in some parts of the north, and they are terrorizing people in southwestern Nigeria, such that the president said that, the governor of the state, Sheyi Makinde, that the Fulani bandits were just about a few kilometers from where he went to commission a road in Iseyin area. I've been to Iseyin, been to Shaki and all those areas. And so there's a lot going on in Ihamefu, Ebonyi State, Edo State young people came out to protest that they cannot be Islamized. And so the moderate Fulani elites, who are the owners of the cows before now until some radical elements came in, do not want the perpetuation of this agenda and this violence. And because they are cautioning their people against this violence, they are being eliminated by radical Fulani jihadists. Ask me, the monies that these people collect from banditry and from kidnapping, where does it go to? There is an agenda. There's an agenda. I saw a young man online who said he was trained. There was an agenda. Some of these Fulanis have grown up in these communities, like all those Igbora, Stroke, Lanlate, Gongon, Ayete, all those areas. They grew up there. And some Abakiliki, all those Kigwe area, they grew up there, southwest Nigeria. Now, to travel from Lagos to Ore to Benin is a big risk because there are bandits there, kidnapping people, collecting ransom. The ransom money is for what? It's a preparation for a big agenda. This brings me to my point. What are the Christian leaders talking about this issue? Apart from the Catholic bishops who have felt the brunt of the killing of their priests, kidnapping of their priests, because the Roman Catholic Church is one of the institutions that acts as a pillar in the provision of education, provision of social services, and welfare services all over the world. They are a prime target. And so, the church leaders are not speaking out. What are they doing? You are busy arresting people who criticize your doctrines. Instead of speaking out, if calamity breaks out, these your congregations, you won't be there. If calamity breaks down, the Sophia Hegia in Turkey, that's how bishops were arguing who was this, who was that, until Ataturk captured it. All those church in Ephesus, church in Tahitrat, they were in Turkey, all of them wiped out. Islamist jihadists want to wipe out the church from southern Nigeria and in Nigeria. If you like, continue with your mumurity. Speak out. If not, when they come for you, there will be nobody to defend you. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. Remember, I have a webinar coming up on the 18th and on the 18th and 19th of April. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62 for details. God bless you.